Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like, because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-1 on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, Matt, this is an interesting offensive club. You know, they're in the top 1/3 in on-base percentage. That's one of the things they've really tried to focus on. The key, though, for them, I believe, is driving in runs. If you're getting runners on, they're in the top third, like I said. But driving in runs, you got to score runs to win games. And once they start to drive in runs or figure out how to get those guys home, then they're going to win even more games.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Knee. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Grounded to the right. Castro's able to get there. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Eddie Rosario would be next. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Irvin Santana is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like. Because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
1-2, here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
On the ground to the right side. Tossed is Santana at the bag, and it's in time for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top third of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs. This team is a fun team to watch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, catcher Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Santana gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Escobar is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now,
Leading off
Eddie
for the Twins,
Rosario. As
the
you get
left
a look
fielder,
at his
number
current
20,
righty-lefty
Eddie
splits entering play in this one.
Rosario.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that.
Designated
Nice
hitter,
job.
Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
0-1, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are two away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Twins retired in short order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yankees. Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Line line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Frazier.
Digging in, Todd Frazier. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here it comes, 2-0. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch coming. Here it is. The high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
High pop up. Castro is there for it, and that's the third out. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Softly hit out to short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Stepping up
Right
now,
fielder,
Aaron Hicks.
Aaron
He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Escobar comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The left. Gardner.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Santana comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll get back in standing. The 0-2 delivery. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Two and 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And Mauer swings and misses as he's retired for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Rosario.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Out of play. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He topped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about 14, trying to move up.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that, and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. 1 run scores.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. The ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton moving to his left, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First delivery to him on the way, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He's set. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Miguel Sano.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder number 25. Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And he falls behind now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Rosario comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Designated hitter number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground up the middle. Polanco has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So very nice work there by Santana. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Brian Dozier.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Santana gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco is up with it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So here's Joe Mauer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hicks has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch?
20,
he retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup.
Rosario.
Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Hicks over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first. Move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. Still down 3-0. Tyler Duffy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Duffy.
Digging in, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Greg Bird.
Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Polanco. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd
Ready
Frazier.
once again, Todd Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Grossman has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Right side. There is Dozier. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. 5-0 New York. Digging in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Ready with the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working.
The batter,
All of his pitches,
catcher,
great command, great location. And the
Castro.
big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. David Robertson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Drilled down the line. Frazier is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
Right
And
fielder,
Dan, this could be a real make or break situation
Grossman.
at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, there's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That one's in there. 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Twins wind up stranding one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Aaron Judge.
Back up the middle. Polanco fields it cleanly. No problem here. One away.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hopped up. Mauer posts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Didi Gregorius.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Up high in the air. Castro waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins nothing. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
1 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Ready on 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
20,
a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Luis Severino earns win number 15 on the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.